This is Dave from cheapbooks.com. I'm playing World of Tanks. The tank I am playing is the IS-2. It's a Chinese Tier 7 heavy tank, and the map is Sacred Valley. So I made the decision that I'm going to kind of hang out near the center, because usually on this type of an encounter map, I would get down to the south and there would be no enemy. It would take them so long to arrive. So I am going to sit in the center area. And I am a Tier 7 tank in a Tier 9 game, so I'm not going to be too aggressive. Missed. Someone obviously spotted me. Too late. Okay, so I've been wanting to get into the battle over here. And I'm going to head in the battle direction. Tell this guy's not the brightest player. Oh, it's a Tier 10 tank. I didn't see that part. Okay, so that didn't work out. Not so good. Not so good. So that's the IS-2. And a comparable tank might be something like a KV-3. You'll note that they look somewhat similar. Most of our team is just too far away to participate in the battle. They all went to the encounter area, but nobody got on the cap. So our team had so many people near the cap area. The enemy didn't go that way, and the enemy had targets, and our team didn't. So what they should have done was gotten somebody on the cap, and then the enemy would have had to send tanks down to the south. There's a game, it's called El Haluf, and it works over here too, where in El Haluf, the encounter area was kind of out in the open. It's different now. And what would happen is if you got on the cap, there was a rock that you could hide behind, and it was almost impossible, even for the artillery, to hit you behind the rock unless they literally came over to your side of the map. So what would happen is you would go to the cap immediately, and the enemy team would just do suicide runs trying to get you off the cap. I don't know if I have any videos. I have lots of replays that, but unfortunately the current version of the software doesn't play the old replays. But it's something you do again and again and again, and it works on this map too. If I had to do it over again, if I knew that this game would have worked out so poorly, I would have just gone straight to the cap and sat there, and the enemy would have rushed to the cap, and we had so many allies there that they would have had lots of targets to shoot at, and clearly we would have won doing a maneuver like that. So our team has finally caught up. It's 10-9. I'm sitting here on a dead tank. IS-3 is what you get after you get something like an IS-2. But ignore the name. The names are similar, but this is the next generation after the KV and the IS-2. You got the KV-2, KV-1, KV-2, KV-3, etc. This is the tank you want to get. When you get this tank, it changes the whole game. It's faster, it's got good armor, and it's got a good gun. Okay, you'll notice that my team is essentially in the area that they were all camping in. They never left. They're still, well, I don't know if they left or not, but they're essentially in that spot. So we should assume that the enemy controls the rest of the map. Oh, well, that's too bad. So that's an example where a Waffenträger destroyed him. The tank that destroyed him is still alive. They didn't kill each other. So that T-69 has to watch out. And we've only got 2 tanks left. Yeah, he doesn't look like he knows how to play. I mean, they're going to hunt him down. And he's got 3%. I mean, you can see with that, the game... Yeah, see, that's exactly what happened. They found him, and that was it. Sitting and waiting is the wrong strategy. Unless it's one-on-one, that's a whole different story. But they probably knew he was there. That's what he doesn't understand. They knew he was there. And he sat there, and then they went around behind him, and that was it. Okay, so that was game 2, loss number 2. Hopefully I'll have a better game. Actually, apparently there was another game, Fjords. Oh, that was a different... Okay, so that was probably the Indian Panzer. So I want to get this tank gun rammer so I can reload faster. And I'm going to go into my depot, and I'm going to sell my Binox. And I'm going to get back into battle with the IS-2. So I'm number 1 ranked on the team. That could be a good sign. Mountain Pass. So what I'm going to do is I am going to head all the way to the south. My theory, if you go to the north, it's long-range combat. You have to shoot people from far away. You can't overrun the enemy. You shoot them from far away and hope for the best. If I go to the south, maybe I'll be able to overrun the enemy. Okay. Oh, that's tough. Everything's going to be... I'm going to head south, see what happens. I could do the same maneuver in the north, but the problem is whoever controls the center of the map or the bridge is going to snipe on me, so I'm going to go this way instead. A lot of good drivers here. Okay, so the Cromwell obviously is going to be there long before I get there. And even Magna Hammer, if that K1 passes me. You'll notice that my tank is very similar to that KV-13. Wow, no opposition. There's nobody. Okay, so there's enough of us that we could probably force this other Cromwell out of the way, and certainly that Firefly.
Ready to fire.
Yes, so that was a lousy shot. Lousy shot. This Cromwell did not do a good job taking over territory. Someone should go after the M6. These guys don't know how to play. It's a lousy shot. Now we got to deal with artillery too. Okay, finally we got someone with some sense in them.
Target acquired. Enemy armor is hit. Ready to go.
These guys just don't know how to play. I'm a Cromwell. What the hell is he doing?
That one bounced.
So the guy bumped me.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Yeah, good.
Permission to engage.
For all the times they sniped me. That is a long aiming time.
Let's find another target. Target acquired. Enemy is hit.
Good for me, bad for you.
They're knocked out. Bail out. This vehicle is static.
Okay, so I had some idiots on my team. They don't know how to play. I mean, for an ally to bump into me like that is silly. I think it's because they thought it was an easy kill. If I weren't there, there's no way he would have gone in for that easy kill. He only did it because I was there. And the Cromwell, he doesn't know how to drive either. He came close to hitting me, but he didn't. We've got, I guess, two real tanks left on our team. The T-20 and the TOG. And they have 4. I'm sure that they're going to probably get after our arty real soon. Come on, Tog, you gotta nail him.
The radio man is bleeding. We can't rely on him.
Yeah, well, and watch out for the artillery. T20, you got to go faster, Mr. Deadman. Yeah, that's. Why would you go in the water? It doesn't make you any faster. So he should be able to hit at least 2 of the SPGs because I'm sure one of them relocated. The FV-304, I'm pretty sure, is somewhere else.
One of our tracks is damaged.
Missed. Okay, so we got 1 tank left. I guess the TOG is out. Now he's going the same route. The M6 could be in front of him. Oh, we got a grill. Who knows what they're doing here? Well, that's what they're doing. It would be so funny if he misses. Come on, guys. Come on.
They got the commander. We can't see what's going on. Track hit.
I guess he didn't fire. I don't know if he fired or not. There's the M6. Okay, so that was an interesting game. I wish I had a better game. I came out number 2 for the team, which is, I don't know why. That doesn't make any sense, but that's what happened. That's what it says. So I'm going to get into another game. Abbey. Now, I would like to add that even though the IS-2 is a decent tank, it's not the absolute high-end, most awesome tank. In Tier 7, I would say I would pick a T-29 over the IS-2 any day. And the German Tier 7 heavy tanks, such as maybe a Tiger P, is probably better than the IS-2, but, you know, who's to say?
Move out.
Okay, so I am going to stay on my side, and I'm going to head to the right. Normally I go to the left because I like to do all the flanking and stuff, but this does have a long reload time, and I can play easily over here on the right. I'll be able to take a shot and then reverse while I reload. It seems to be pretty nimble, you know, it's going at decent speed, 35 kilometers, it's not that bad. It's taking the corners well, steering it well. Somebody spotted me. Hit him hard. Now I need a spotter. Without a spotter, I can't do anything. Oh, you're gonna side scrape, aren't you, Mr. Whatever you are?
Penetration.
Wow, he got nailed hard. Ah.
One of the gas tanks ruptured. We're low on fuel. We've put out the flames. One of our tracks is damaged. We didn't penetrate their armor. We're done for.
Okay, so
Get out.
I had to retreat because there was someone in the Abbey area in the center who took a shot at me, and that tank in front of me, the St. Emil, I don't know who nailed him, but I was under the impression that he got hit by multiple tanks. So I was worried about that crossfire. I had to back up. It really didn't work out well. The enemy is slaughtering us. I can't explain to you why that happened, but it definitely happened. But this J Panther, you know, he's one of our best players. Loconosis. And I know that he can take on like 13 tanks. And he'll do it right now. First he's going to kill that T-59, and then he's going to kill the KV-3, and then he's going to kill the T-25AT, and then he's going to kill the Su-152. Oh, well, maybe not today. Okay, so that's the game. And I'm going to have to take a break because I have to fix something hunger related. Okay, so that's how I ranked. I tied for second. 2 penetrations. If you have any questions, please post them below.